Hey everyone, welcome back to Art a la Carte. Today in this video I want to talk about Christmas cards and some of the designs and things that I learned on designing Christmas cards. And then towards the end of this video I want to talk about a new challenge that I have for you guys. So if you enjoy challenges, stay tuned to the end of this video. Well, one thing I love about Christmas is getting Christmas cards, and I don't get nearly as many as I used to. I don't think it's as popular to send Christmas cards as it used to be. I think it's just easier to email people or FaceTime them, but getting a physical card in the mail, it just is so special. And I tried to send out Christmas cards. I definitely did not even contemplate doing it this year, pretty much because it was either do Christmas cards or calendars. And which I finally got all the calendars out. I'm so excited. They're all shipped out and should be arriving to their destinations this week sometime, so I'm super excited. But that was a huge undertaking. And if you guys want a video where I talk about the process of creating and shipping out calendars, well, let me know, because I learned a lot from this process. Whew, that was a lot of work, but it was fun. But I did not get a Christmas card done this year. Maybe I'll kind of think ahead a little bit for next year and be able to do Christmas cards as well, so that'd be fun. But I've always enjoyed creating my own because I know that no one else is going to get the same card as what I create, because it's, you know, my cards. And I've done lots of different designs. I've done traditional, kind of like the nativity scene Christmas cards. I've done more festive ones, and I've done some just cutesy ones with like little animals and things like that. And I decided, even though I wasn't going to do a Christmas card this year, it would still be fun to kind of draw up a design for it. And I had so much fun doing this. I decided to do, instead of a traditional piece, obviously, to do kind of a fantasy-based piece. So I did a mermaid, because I love drawing mermaids, and decided to make her kind of a holiday festive mermaid. I wanted to give her like a wreath, but obviously, like, holly doesn't grow under the sea, though she does have holly on her outfit. I don't know how she got that, but she has a seaweed wreath. So I had fun kind of designing how the seaweed would wrap and tangle and mold itself into a wreath. And then, of course, I wanted to add color. Now, I've colored my Christmas cards with watercolor before. I've done digital Christmas cards, or coloring them digitally. And this time I decided to use markers. And the fun thing about kind of doing a cartoony illustrated design is that you can keep the coloring relatively simple. So you'll see, first of all, I'm doing a flat coloring, which I'm just laying down a base color of everything. So the skin is one color, the hair is one color, the outfit is a color, the fin is a color. There's no shadow, there's no highlight. It's just a flat coloring. And you can keep it that way. I generally don't stick with flat coloring just because I love shading and highlighting. That's probably one of my favorite things about the coloring process is putting in the shading and highlighting. After you finish putting down the flat coloring, then you can go back over and put in your shadows and your highlights. I actually have tons of different videos talking about shadowing and highlighting and how to use different art mediums. So if you're newer to my channel and kind of want more information on that, definitely go and check out my video archives, and you can just type in whatever you're searching for and see what videos pop up. If you don't see anything that matches specifically with what you're looking for, then leave me a comment in the comment section, because really that's how I get my ideas of what you guys are looking for in videos to create for tutorial-based videos. It comes a lot from your guys' comments, and I really do read every single comment and really take them into consideration. But I will give you a couple hints in this video on shading. So when you add shading, sometimes our first temptation is just to take a darker shade of that color. So you're going to see I'm going to begin to add some shading to the mermaid's face. And since she has kind of a peachy skin tone, I'm going to go with a darker peachy skin tone, and that works. But what I find looks the best for my art is to take a contrasting color, a cooler tone. So for this case, I'm using kind of a purplish gray and laying that in over top of it, and it kind of cools the shadows down, and I just think it looks good. So that's what I do for my shadowing. When you're trying to find placements for your shadows, you want to find things that are on the opposite side of your light source, but also finding things that you want to push back. Anything that's darker is going to be pushed back. Anything that's lighter is going to be pulled forward. And so I use my shadows and my highlights to kind of pull and push my picture back and forth in the drawing. You especially see that in the hair, where I want the hair to kind of go back. It's darker. When I want it to kind of come forward, I have it lighter. So that's just a little tip on shading. And again, if you want more detailed on that, definitely check out some of my other video tutorials. But now I want to talk about the challenge. Some of you guys may know that I'm part of an artist group called the YouTube Artist Collective. It's a group of about 10 or 11 YouTube artists, and every few months you guys choose a theme for us to create a picture based on that theme. In fact, we just finished one that was a ice fantasy based theme, and I did a picture of a unicorn and a princess. So if you guys want to see that video, I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. You can check that out, and definitely check out the other collectives pieces. They're so amazing. And I learned so much from these challenges because I'm not able to pick the idea myself. I have to go with what the idea the collective has. It really pushes me as an artist. And I thought that would be really fun for us here on Art a la Carte to be able to do that. So we're going to test this out. We're try it out, see how it works. And if you guys enjoy it, we might do more of these. So I decided to do the first challenge as a greeting card challenge. So the very first challenge that we're going to do is the greeting card challenge. What you'll do is design a greeting card. It can be a Christmas card, it can be a birthday card, it can be a get well soon card, happy anniversary, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Groundhog's Day, whatever it is you want. And design that card, the art. You don't have to worry about like what it says in the inside. If you want to, you can. But I'm just mainly looking for the art that would be on the front of a card. And you can do a fantasy theme, you can do a realistic theme, whatever you want. This is the fun to kind of see the different styles and techniques and ways that you have to approach this challenge, the greeting card challenge. So after you finish your piece, then post it to either Instagram or Twitter and use the hashtag #ArtAlaChallenge. That way all of us can go through and look at everyone's different pieces and see what you guys created. That'd be a great way for me to check out your guys' Instagram pages or Twitter accounts and things like that. Depending on how many entries we receive, I'm going to pick a few of them to showcase in next Monday's video. So you have till Sunday, December 18th, 2016 to put your entry in if you want your piece featured in my upcoming video on Monday. Also, I know some of you may not have an Instagram or a Twitter account, so you can also go and post it on my Facebook page, but send it to me in a private message or I might not see it. So all of my social media links are in the description box below, so Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I am really excited to see what you guys create. If you enjoy having me chatter in the background while you work on art, may I recommend one of these two videos to watch next. And if you're brand new to this channel, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any other future videos or seeing whose artwork gets featured in next Monday's video. So until next time, thanks for hanging out with me. God bless you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.